Hey everyone, Vidette Mayer here. I'm taking a little breather in my bedroom. It's been an intense morning and it is a lot of stuff still being integrated from these energies that are coming in. So I wanted to just share my experience so that you might be able to kind of connect it with some of the experiences you're having. If you feel like you're going crazy or you're up and you're down, you probably are. If you're on this journey of ascending into higher states of being and upgrading all parts of your life, you have been in the process of shedding a lot of the things in your life that were potentially, that were a little bit more dense. And that process seems like it just keeps going. We keep uncovering newer and newer layers of healings that we are having to do pretty quickly with the intensity and the frequency of these energies coming into our planet. So we've been getting blasted by high photon light. I talk about it all the time, and that's kind of blasting through our brain waves and deeply into our consciousness and our subconsciousness and into areas that we are not even aware of. So when this stuff bubbles up a lot, we're like, what is this? And where did this come from? And then all of a sudden we're like, oh yeah, it's that. I've been burying that for a while and I haven't wanted to come back to that. So all of these new things are coming to the surface, and it just seems like when you finally get some grounding and footing, so to speak, in this world, you're like, okay, feeling good again, the next layer comes. There is that will start to ease up. I don't know how long that's going to take, but for now we're in it. We understand it. I talked a little bit more about that in today's Sunday Sunrise, and that's all about the grid work, the energetic grid. That was a really beautiful transmission, a really beautiful message. I would invite you to go look at that on our YouTube page. But for now, this morning has been a really intense for me personally. And when I looked at the Schumann resonance, I was trying to look to see where we are, what's being reflected on the earth. And what I saw was it's very clear right now. It's extremely clear. We're not getting hit by the intensity of the light, of the photon light, and we're also not in that fuzzy integration phase. It was pretty clear. So what that tells me is what is going on right now within us is, and within me, is just more settling in. It's more, we're needing a little bit more integration time to integrate some of these higher frequencies. So as we integrate it, we're kind of like bubbling out all of this, like the toxic stuff still, and that's what we're feeling. So it passes quicker, but it just seems to keep coming and keep coming, and it's not like the density where it will take you down. It's more like, oh God, this is so annoying, but you still got to work through it, and then before you know it, you've worked through it, and you're like, phew, here we are again. So we are literally grounding ourselves down into this physical world in higher frequencies than we have ever been. So it is super intense right now, and yet such a beautiful space for us to be in, because quite frankly, we're if you are aware of this and you are having this conversation or you're tuning into this conversation, this is a more advanced conversation than anyone's having, and it doesn't make us smarter than anybody. It just makes us more aware of what's going on. And because of that, there's less of us, so we sometimes question ourselves. We wonder what's going on. We wonder if, are we crazy? Until we start to tune into each other and we understand that we are all in the same process. It shows up in different expression, but we're still on the same process together. And just knowing that we're here with you and supporting you, that's an amazing thing. I have just opened up what's called the U Collective, and it's an integration group. And together we're going to be really diving down into these energies and supporting each other and helping each other come together, integrate what's happening for us in energy, and integrate that into our own lives, and then share that with our collective. The link is going to be below, but I invite you to come to the You Collective so that we can start to work as a community and come together, so it's not such a lonely process. We come together and share our experiences, share our skills, what's happening on your end, how are you navigating these, and it becomes a co-collaborative place for us to really talk the language of energy. If you are struggling, if you require support, I also have a free healing group. It's a co-collaborative group of a few healers that we have together, and we gather several times a week to support each other and support anyone who is struggling or in needs some emotional support, mental support. This is free, as I said. We simply ask that you come in and give of yourselves, give of your heart, give of your full self, and be honest with yourself. Be willing to heal. But when you come in, you will be surrounded by beautiful souls who are here supporting you in your ascension process. That link is the Maloka Weavers. I'll put that down below as well. But you have support. You are not alone. We are all in this together. And the more we share, the more we learn from each other, the more we grow, and the more we help humanity grow in their own evolution as well. Thank you, sweet soul, for being here. Just come on by. I love you.